Up to North Karnataka and the water levels have started receding. The situation is under control and the de-requisition of army is likely to commence today. With most of the areas being accessible by road, choppers are also likely to be de-requisitioned. Well, integrated defense staff in South Karnataka, the weather is holding, but with orange alert in force, close watch will need to be maintained in the situation. Helicopter at Mysuru is being reverted to Yelahanka. That's the information now coming in. Well, after several days of trouble and misery for the people of the region, now finally some respite. The prediction coming in is that rains are going to recede. The water levels will also come down, of course, after a few days. But, of course, destruction to several parts of North Karnataka and a few parts of Mysuru as well. But rains are going to decrease in North Karnataka. What was initially a red alert has now been dialed down. It has been made an orange alert. Even now, of course, for the residents, they have to be on alert because the water levels are already much higher. Another factor that will come in here as well is the fact that in Maharashtra as well, things seem to be bettering. The situation in Karnataka was worsening because water was continuously being released from the Koyna Dam in Maharashtra. So a lot of it would also depend on whether Maharashtra is going to stop releasing water from the dams. For more details on this, joining us live from the newsroom is my colleague Suraj Suresh. Well, Suraj, clearly this has come as some relief, some respite for the people of Karnataka. Of course, lakhs have been evacuated. Several people have lost their houses, their lives and their livelihoods as well. But thankfully now, this situation seems to be limping back to normalcy.
Absolutely, Pratibha. What we have to understand firstly is the very fact that where all there is rain, where there is not rain, because they have been complaining that there is torrential rains across North Karnataka as well as the Kodagu region. But now let's just take you through. This is the IMD report which comes in. The Karnataka State Natural Disaster Monitoring Center. They also keep a tab on where all the rains occur, and that is what we're seeing here. This is the 24-hour daily rainfall during 8:30 a.m. of 11th and 8:30 am of 12th. So clearly this is the latest report which we can get. Maximum rainfall is 147 mm, and this is in Dakshin Kannada, Bantwal Taluk. Okay, and if we have to take you through, first let's just understand what the legend means. The white means there is no rainfall at all. There is 0 mm of rainfall. The yellow, the mustard yellow is very light rainfall. The yellow is light rainfall. Green is moderate. Light blue is rather heavy, and the purple is very heavy, and the dark blue is very heavy rainfall. This is what we are seeing here. Now let's just go, the district-wise, mainly in the North Karnataka region. This is where we were seeing the flood situation mostly, and now what we are seeing is that there are slight patches here of the mustard color as well as the yellow. Those are the regions which will receive very light rainfall. That is 0.1 to 2.4 mm. That is quite common in most of the regions. But white is what we are seeing in most of the regions. That is Yadgir, Raichur, and Bagalkot and Belgavi, Kalburgi, Bidar, all of these regions, what we are seeing here, clearly none of them will be receiving much rainfall. There will be no rainfall at all. So that means the dams which are releasing water, the inflow will reduce, and that in turn will reduce the amount of water which is being released, and the gates will also be shut. So clearly the flood like situation which is present in North Karnataka, that will subsidize. Now coming to the coastal regions. Now this is the coastal region which we are seeing here. The coastal region also has been facing a lot of problems. But there's moderate rainfall which you're going to be seeing in most of these regions. That is the Uttar Kannada region as well as the Bengaluru region and Shimoga region. All of these areas, and Dakshin Kannada as well, the Udupi, Chikmagaluru and Dakshin Kannada region, they will be receiving moderate rainfall, and few light blue patches are there. That will be the rather heavy rainfall, and this dark blue patches which is there in few regions of Udupi and Shimoga region, that will be receiving very heavy rainfall. But nonetheless, it is going to be an orange alert now. Till now it was the red alert which was seen in most of these regions, but for now it will be orange alert which will be present in most of these regions. Now apart from that, coming to our area, that is the Kodagu region, Mysuru, Mandya, Chamarajanagar and the Bengaluru region, that will also be seeing very light rainfall or no rainfall at all. Bengaluru, for that matter, there won't be any rainfall at all. There'll be intermittent rains, which we have been seeing across Bengaluru for the past few days, but Tumkuru, Mandya, Hassan, Mysuru, Chamarajanagar, Kodagu, all of these regions will not be receiving much rainfall. Chikbalapura region as well as the Kolar region, none of them will be receiving much rainfall. So that means it is going to be an orange alert for now, and after orange in the next 2 to 3 days, we'll be seeing that there will not be any rainfall at all which will be witnessed. So that means the flood situation will become better, and that clearly shows that they will not have to panic anymore. There will not be any rainfall. This is as of now, this is the 24-hour weather report which we get from the Karnataka State Natural Disaster Monitoring Center. What will happen tomorrow, we will have to see whether or not there will be wind directions which might change, because now the wind direction will be going towards Kerala, but what will happen next, whether there will be another push which will be coming from the northeastern side, and that is why there will be the wind direction will still remain in the Karnataka region. It won't move towards the Kerala region. All of this we will have to understand, but for now it's an orange alert for all of these regions in Karnataka, Pratibha.
All right, that's going to be some temporary relief there. Suraj, of course, it also depends, like you mentioned, a lot of it depends not just what will happen in the next 24 hours or the next few days regarding the rains, but also the water that will be released from the dams. And it's extremely crucial, especially in Maharashtra as well, because of the heavy rains. They've been forced to release water from the Koyana Dam, and that has caused havoc in several of these areas, especially in North Karnataka. So a lot would depend on the water that will be released from the dams as well, the capacity of the dams and how much would be released, isn't it?
Well, it absolutely depends on how much water is being released from all of these dams, because coming to the KRS or the Mysuru region, what we will have to see is that the Kabini Dam as well as the KRS Dam, how much inflow is there, how much outflow is there, that has to be seen. And when we come near the Koppal region, that is where the Tungabhadra river flows, and that is what is causing a lot of problem. In the northern side, it will be the Ghataprabha and the Malaprabha rivers which are flowing in with a lot of force, and that is also causing a lot of problem. But now that the rains have stopped in most of the regions, this will be a temporary relief for all of them, clearly, because at this particular point, what they will have to look at is how much inflow is there, because that is what we are seeing. The Mattur Dam as well as the Tungabhadra Dam, they were released, they were getting a lot of inflow, and that is why there was a large discharge of water from these dams. And not to forget, even from Kabini, as of today, there is no outflow at all in Kabini as of now. So Kabini is not releasing any water, but in KRS, for that matter, 1,25,000 inflow is present there, and the outflow is also close to 50,000 cusecs of water which is being released. So that is the number which we are seeing. Earlier it was 1 lakh cusecs, but for now it has come down to around 50 to 60,000 cusecs. So that is a big relief there. So if the inflow also starts decreasing, then what we will be seeing is that the outflow will also reduce, and that will be a big relief for all of them. For now, keeping the 24-hour mark here, or 24-hour time frame, it is a temporary relief for all of them. Tomorrow there will be another update which will be coming in, that is from today 8:30 a.m. to tomorrow 8:30 a.m. What is the situation, how has it been, what is the cycle, how the rains been, did most of the regions receive intermittent rains, or was it very heavy rainfall which was witnessed? Based on that, there will be another map which will be released tomorrow, and then we will understand. And tomorrow we'll get a clearer picture if this is actually worked out. Has the wind direction changed and the rainfall reduced in most of the regions? We will understand tomorrow, Pratibha.
That's right.